Is Sigfrund going to do more damage than our Razzlevarg? He's drunk. He's just like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. All right, after a little bit of testing here, I think this is the team that we're going to go with. We're going to be rocking on hard Hydra, and I think that this is the structure of a really good team. Okay, you have your decreased defense, weakened champion. That can be Lydia, obviously. Razzlevarg, a lot of people still have him. Maybe some people don't. This Sigfrund, I mean, that's the reason why you clicked on the video, probably, but if you want a replacement for him, Rathalos, I think, is going to be a reasonable comparison. I'm hoping that Sigfrund is going to do more damage, but Rathalos is very good in Hydra. I can show you my brutal key with him. I mean, he's an absolute beast. Then we have the Owl in here, who I feel like got shoved under the rug, but she's really good. We have our free champion that everybody can get, Mithrala, and then you have your block buffs over here. I think Uko is the best one. I was trying Deliana because I've had multiple requests for people to say, you know, will you do a video using Deliana? But the 4-turn cooldown on her block buffs, it just makes her really hard to use. If it was a 3-turn cooldown, I think we would all use her and she'd be a great option. So maybe that's your indication, player. You know, buff her. Change it from a 4-turn to a 3-turn. You know, add something else to her kit. Deliana is a great champion. Tons of people have her. But anyway, I think this is going to be it. And I want to manual the beginning, I think. A lot of times that's your best bet. There are a lot of just obvious things that your team's going to do here at the beginning of the fight. Razzlevarg is going to be a beast and do a lot of damage, just in case you don't know. Okay, we got the provoke. Okay, Uko and provoke. She's going to do decreased speed and a little bit of damage. And then Sigfrund is going to just, hit people. Okay, he's going to have some decent damage. Oh, he got all his buffs stolen. It's unfortunate. Okay, and then I want to not use Sigfrund's big ability here. I want to save that because I want to showcase it on the stubs. Which, you know, that's what we want to see here. Okay, there's the decreased speed. I'd love to have decreased defense and weaken, but as you can see, Razzlevarg, he's going to do some really good damage, okay? He's going to do some really good damage. All right. Okay, this is without decreased defense and weaken. That's unfortunate. But it's going to do a pile of damage. There's a million, and it can definitely do way more than that. Especially if you have all of the buffs up and ready to go, like we didn't get stolen there. In other versions of this team that you didn't see, I had a mischief target in there instead of Sigfrund getting targeted. But on here, we should just be doing a lot of damage and consistently killing heads. And once you get to that point in your account, that's just going to be an expectation for normal or hard, is that you're just killing heads consistently. And once you can do that, then it really is going to ramp up your damage here. And it's not like we have any crazy damage dealers in here other than Sigfrund. And actually, I think Razzlevarg is going to do more damage than him. That's my guess. Okay, there we did another million over there without decreased defense and weaken again. So if we can get that lined up with Venus, he can do over 2 million damage on that single target hit. And then if you have Hex, it's going to send some of that other damage elsewhere. Now, of course, for the video, obviously we didn't get block buffs up here for some reason. So there's that. So this is not going to be 100% ideal, but you can see we're already above the million per turn. That's a really good indication of you're doing decent damage. Whenever I run Uko in any team, I disable his revive because he can just do it. He can just revive whenever he feels like it, and he will. He will prioritize that. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Just because he gives everybody increased speed. But even if they have increased speed, oh, he's still going to give them increased speed. So I always disable it because it's just like he's drunk. He's just like, I'm going to do what I want to do. Which happens to be the fake revive, which is a no revive. And then all he does is, there we go, 1.1. Okay. It's a fake revive. It's just increased speed, but we already have increased speed in this team. So we don't need you to do that. Is Sigfrund going to do more damage than our Razzlevarg? Because in case you don't know, Razzlevarg is a top tier damage dealer in Hydra. He's a beast. You should probably be using him in one of your teams if you have him. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this play out. I need a hard key for this week anyway. And so we'll go ahead. Well, we're already past the 1 key, but like, you know, at this point in my account progression, we're looking for damage, you know. Okay, 1.1 there. Very nice. I'm not sure we had the weaken. Or maybe he just didn't have increase attack there. So we want to try to get that lined up where we have buffs and his single target ability, because he's going to do literally twice as much. So I think that that's something that we want to try to line up. But, you know, with running it on auto, sometimes you'll get it, sometimes you won't. Okay, another 1.1. He doesn't have the increased attack there. I wonder if Mithrala is just prioritizing the cleanse, because I didn't set her AI. I bet you that's what it is. Man, the owl just gets so many turns. She's not in Relentless. She's in Provoke. And her kit just boosts her. Super underrated Hydra champion with the decreased speed. Okay, so. Wait, she just literally didn't do it. Huh. That's weird. Why didn't she do the increased attack part of her kit? Just because there was Hex up there? Interesting. If you know about Mithrala's AI, why would she be doing that? Please let me know. I mean, that's gonna really lower our damage here. Do I have time to regroup? Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna regroup. I'll go ahead and pause here, and then we'll try to regroup and then get to the damage screen, and then we'll see what it is, okay? Okay, well, I got it set up here so that we can see Sigfrund's big hit, and which is his A3. Alright, so we have everything that we need here to show this off, which is perfect. We have all of the debuffs that we need, as well as the debuffs on the other heads. We have his increase attack, etc., and now you can see it. 1.6. And depending on what head you're targeting, that can be more than that, right? That can be over 2 million damage. So I wanted to get that clip in here so you can really see his damage, because it's impressive. Well, we had a bad sequence of RNG here that cut us short on this run. But honestly, that's probably good, because I don't have that much time this morning before work. So right now, you can see Sigfrund is doing approximately the same amount as Razzlevarg. It's a little bit more, obviously. And I'm wondering if we got more buffs in this team, if he would end up doing more damage because of his blessing. And, you know, maybe having a better mischief target in here would be better. So I'm going to think about and mess around with some team compositions here around him. But just knowing that he is on the same level as Razzlevarg is pretty crazy. Razzlevarg, again, is one of the top tier damage dealers in this game for Hydra. And if you're not using him, you definitely should be. You can see I have Cruelty on him, which is great. Get Cruelty into your Hydra teams for more damage for sure. Everybody contributed here on the damage, though. Like, you can see, like, everybody is putting out some kind of numbers, which is nice. Now, I don't know if this is, like, the best team setup, so I'm going to work on, you know, maybe a different layout for him with a different team composition. But this is going to be another option for you for Hydra, and that's always great. In addition to, he's going to be an absolute beast in, arena. But you've already seen that from other content creators, and I wanted to come in here with testing him in Hydra. And I think that he is proven, even in this run, that he's quite competent. So I'm going to think about what would the team look like if it was more ideally structured around him, and then try to make that into a team. So I don't know. If you have ideas, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you about this concept of Sigfrund and Hydra. What would be the best team surrounding him? I'd love to hear from you on that. And then maybe we can explore that in a future video. If you appreciate this video, make sure you hit the like button. And as always, I want to hear from you guys. What do you think? Let me know. And if you have not put your player ID in the comments section of the previous video from yesterday, make sure you go do that, because I'd love to give you some gems. Keep in mind, there's always more gem giveaways, so make sure you're entering those. I'd love to give new people who haven't won it yet. I love to make sure that they get some gems. So make sure you're putting those player IDs when I do the gem giveaways, and come hang out on a live stream. I feel like I gave you way too much information at the end of the video here, so if you stuck around all the way to the end, you're a hero. Let me know in the comments so I can thank you personally, and I hope you have a wonderful day.